What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Assassination Flashpoint. Got probably a relatively quick episode today. This is going to be an assassination missions. The target faction is Los Zagales, so they're not going to be terribly powerful. Also on a fairly small map, Sector 0 and Interchange, so we already know most of what's going on. Standard street toughs here as the basic guards, of course. Those guys do have a lot of health. I do want to note that I grabbed the leverage for minus 50% armor for the first 2 turns. Of course, it only affects the guards who start there. It is a debuff applied on round 1 that lasts 2 turns. It will not affect reinforcement waves or anything, but regardless, I figured we can get a little bit done here. And didn't have to go for the buff here on round 1 because it doesn't necessarily matter. Okay, those guys are walking that way, and the problem is, though, as you step around here, well, you might not see me, but I'm also happy just to get rid of these guards. Now, there's a lot of tally every turn anyway, so cameras seeing corpses is not a very big deal as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it's terribly important. But I do want to make sure I can throw down tactical or coordinated charge here. I think I'm just going to alpha strike like 3 of these guys and then figure out the rest later. Let me predict your movements as well. Okay, you're just going to stand there, so I don't have to do anything about this right-hand side. I'm predicting that... I don't know. I expect they're going to spawn like one of these 2 spots and go like here, something like this. So I'm going to move towards this side. We'll see if I'm right. I don't really know, but we'll figure it out. We've got 2 snipers in the squad, so we're going to have a lot of JTAC to be able to cast. I'm actually going to preemptively do some strike zones as well for similar reasons, since we're going to have more available. So either hit these 2 guys is going to be good enough. Okay, if I yield, I get to go behind the soldier. That's good enough for me. So here we go. Here's coordinated charge. And I'm going to try to have him not get any kills until probably the end of turn 2. So that he has savagery on for turn 3 in the VIP spawns. Otherwise, the goal is, you know, get the squad running forward. I don't think I care about the guards being angsty. These 3 can hear gunfire, but we're going to kill all 3 anyway. So, okay, you're going to hear gunfire as well. That's still fine. That seems reasonable. I don't mind that. Someone can kill that guy later. It's not going to be a problem, I don't think. Okay, decent damage to start. We managed to crit, which is pretty sweet. Iron Grip for recoil. Yeah, it's going to be down for the VIP. I don't really care. Okay, pretty solid damage. She does have savagery, but she doesn't have the duration upgrade, so it's basically a waste here. That's fine. Not a big deal. Worth noting, 15 kills is going to be almost impossible. Low sec level is going to be reasonable. But again, as I mentioned, I don't want... I don't want my soldier to get the kill if I can help it. So we're going to have everyone else knock these guys down. I believe you're the only person who's hearing gunfire otherwise. You're in audio range. That's... You know what? Now let's try to play around that. Let's have you spend 1 more action point of movement. Let's put you out of attack range. Okay. Let's get rid of magneting and... Okay, that should be functional. That's fine with me. You... Yeah, okay, so... Reveal range is audio range, unfortunately, so we're unfortunately going to be in the situation where he's going to hear gunfire now. Looks like reveal range is pretty much exactly 40 meters. Pretty good crit. He's going to keep reporting gunfire, though, so we've got some people to get rid of. Let's throw down another JTAC where someone else might shoot. It's going to be somewhere around here, I'm guessing. Probably going to be about right. I'm not going to use strike zone until the VIP spawns. I probably could have hacked this camera. That might have been the smarter choice than what I did, but oh well, too late now. Basically could have delayed this camera seeing the corpse, which would have been useful, but oh well. Alright, so I think still turning the camera off is reasonable. It cost me 1 AP, but I think that's fine. No new guards is nice. I'm not sure if you're both in the cone. You are, thankfully. That's good news. There's Steamroll, which is not going to do very much for me. And unfortunately, I'm not in range of anything else. So, unfortunately, this whole thing is awkward, and my soldier will have to take this kill. Because I can't get her into range to do anything else special. So I can run forward and be like, hooray, I ran forward. Actually, no, it's fine. I can use Rewind to make this work. I have an extra tool that I didn't think about. So, let's have you run... Let's make sure you're not in range of their hearing. 41 meters and 43 meters. Great. Leaving one J attack, getting out of the circle, getting the other one should count as getting buffed. Again, we can double check, but I'm pretty sure I know. The range of noise is indeed 40 meters. And then full auto here is just it's guaranteed to land. It's telling me I do max damage, so this is a guarantee. Oh yeah, also if I crit, I manage to trigger recoup. So that's on. And then I know what you're doing, so I can just roll myself into the middle here and kill these guys pretty much no problem next turn. So just kind of run all the way up. Lots of more guards. I mean, might as well kill them all. Want to put another J-Tac down. Lots of circles everywhere. Orders received. Right, yeah, because the Sec AI camera saw a corpse, so they know to do some kind of action. Okay, the exit route is left-hand side. Okay, so they're going to spawn on the right-hand side instead. Fair enough. That's just fine. Now the question is, yeah, how much do we want to preempt these guys? Because a lot of them can act. It's actually hard to get line of sight on everybody. Actually, one thing I can do, though... Yeah, if I run up to here, like, I literally don't have line of sight on anybody. Like, I don't have the attack range for it, so... I'm gonna actually just, I guess, stay where I am. I'm gonna put J-Tac down so that my soldier has... more of everything, basically. We're gonna aim it a little bit forward. I think that's reasonable. And then pretty much everyone can wait. This guy needs to die. But you're standing still, so it's like really only you matter. And I'm pretty sure I can make my soldier like hide well enough to not get caught out and like let him run forward. He's gonna run towards here because that body was seen, so he's gonna run to investigate this. And we can pick him up with anybody. And I think otherwise we can let the rest of these guards have their turn and move. I think that's just correct. I think it's just correct to let them have their turn. You're patrolling that way. I'm sure you'll find a corpse. Yep. Good for you. You're useless. You're probably useless as well. Yep. You're going to be useless. Are you gonna... No, you're going to walk into look ahead. That's why you're going to be that way. That should be fine, though. Cool. Good for you. All right. You're actually going to move, but you shouldn't be able to see me for a while. Cool. You summon at the very end, but you're out of action point, so I don't care. You're useless. And it's my turn now. Alright, so ideally I do want to wait and let my soldier who has savagery do most of the damage. So I'm going to do a couple of delays here. And then I'm going to do a yield. And then he is unfortunately in earshot range of most of these guys. So cleaning this all out is going to be a little awkward. Worth noting, I do have another charge of recoup up and I'm very likely to crit. I think starting here is fine. We shoot at these two. Again, I expect to get action points back due to recoup. Yep, crits get the kill as well, which is expected. Let's Iron Grip some recoil back. You have all heard gunfire, so you're all angsty. Makes total sense. If I run to here, I can shoot both of these guys. It's not guaranteed to kill, but it might. So I figure let's go up here. We're still in J-Tac. Right? Yep. Hit chance looks pretty good. Worth noting, they are surprise targets, right? Because their brand of suspicious is they heard gunfire, not they saw a corpse or were told by the AI to be afraid. So if we roll a crit, which is likely, coin flip, and 2 hits each, so the EV is to kill, but that's not how the statistics actually work. Yeah, we get a stealth crit for 9x damage. Or 900 damage. It's roughly triple. Alright, should have no problem knocking this guy out then. So I figure let's put you here. That's pretty cleanly in line of sight. I don't know. I don't have recoup on this character, so we can just shoot single target. We'll get the kill. Not sure what saving that action point does since I can't like do a reload anyway, but whatever. I'm just gonna have you still stand here. Let's see. I don't know how many bullets are in her gun, unfortunately. And I can't do a real yield, but I mean my cybernetic for sure gets this, right? There's no way. So I think I'd rather reload. And then should try to target some buffing here. So if I walk in here, it's clearly JTAC. I believe you've seen a corpse, which means anyone who's spotted does not get a stealth attack, because that version of suspicious is break stealth crits, so we can double check. Yeah, not a surprise target. Expected. That should be enough damage to finish the kill with the Cyber Knight, but there's always a chance I'm wrong. Okay, that's going to look pretty good. Down you go. Then I'm going to have her run over toward... Yeah, I don't care about security tally. I'm going to have her run toward the soldier so that she can rewind. I might even just rewind on this turn. I might as well, right? It saves the action points. Again, that tally doesn't matter. There are no guards left. Rewind you. Great. Alright. So he has Savagery and Recruit back up. Escalation is tally per turn. Yeah, no one cares. It's the only possible permutation here. Worth noting. VIP comes in. Let's find out where. I'm going to guess maybe top middle. Nope, far right. Okay, so I was backwards entirely on my predictions here. Asset is on the ground. Weapons hot. Time for the kill. Their max roll should be 12 for initiative. Yep, okay. I feel like it's 1d6 plus 6 is what VIPs, or what the group spawns as their thing. Now, of note, this actually is a little bit awkward because I want Code Block to be able to throw down Strike Zone. Okay, and actually, yeah, being low on ammo actually does suck quite a bit here, so I'm going to aim here. Okay, I missed my own character. Yep. Alright, we walk farther up then. And we just acknowledge that we're going to end this turn outside of cover. I'm sure it'll be fine, don't worry. Trust. It actually isn't really ideal, but whatever. I just trust we're going to be fine. Alright, well, we'll get our little bit of minor damage here. Cool. Let's put you in Overwatch, so that's going to stop one person. Okay, CK gets to try... Ooh, yeah, actually, line of sight really sucks here. It is hard to get more than one person. Okay, I definitely misjudged. This. This is not ideal. This is actually going to be quite poor. Oh, well. And I want to be under some kind of cover, but there's not a really good way of doing that. I guess shooting from here is fine. I'm behind a barrel. That actually is going to be good enough, I think. Actually, I can do a brief yield. I can let this guy throw down actually a good debuff. He can strike zone somebody. And then go for pistol shot, probably. Okay, you're going to shoot from there. And yeah, because I entered the circle, then left this one, it stripped JTAC. Which I know exists as a bug, but I managed to not play around it, which is a mistake. We are not killing them this turn, by the way, so I'm actually definitely getting shot, which means I screwed up here. Yeah, we're actually going to have a relatively annoying fight here because I definitely mismanaged virtually everything. Okay, so I really need you to... Okay, he has to reload no matter what. I'm going to yield back to the side. I can get one person low to trigger Savagery. Although Recoup won't be enough. Well, I can do a single shot. This is not going to be great, but... Okay, good. She gets JTAC back. It's telling me she gets JTAC back. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, anyway. This will be decent. Okay, that's actually really good. So Downer is nice because it lowers all of their evasion and gives us bonus crit chance. That's actually really effective. I can't do a further yield, which makes sense. Let's just have you stand behind cover. Yeah, we leave one JTAC zone. That means the buff is gone. So I'm still in... Let's see. I can't even tell which one's which, of course. I think this one is look ahead, and this one is JTAC. I believe that's correct. But yeah, so basically, we're relying on Overwatch cones to keep ourselves from getting shot at, and otherwise just trying to frag, I guess. That'll be a little bit functional, I think. Okay, we get one buff here. This kill should be completely no issue. So I'm going to go for a single target here, right? If I crit, which is 100% chance, so I will crit, I will get 2 action points back, as well as 1 movement point. And Savagery turned on, which means I should be able to get... If I yield... Wow, I really can't get line of sight on this at all. That piece of cover is MVP for these guys, because I would right now have a really good full AoE. What I could do is like throw down Overwatch. I can also run really far and look for... No, I really can't get anything. Wow. Yeah, this blocks, this blocks. So here's the thing, right? If I go for a full yield, we only have 2 Overwatch shots, so someone's getting out. Like, one of them is going to get the chance to shoot, which is really not ideal. Thankfully, the rest of my team has pretty good initiative, so they'll probably be okay at the start of next turn, but... yeah, it looks like my only real option is... just go for an Overwatch here and handle the escalation that comes in. Oh, right, and they wasted both their shots here because they took it at the same time. Thankfully, he has 2 shots, so he will block the last person here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So thankfully, he had 2 Overwatch shots. Otherwise, we were going to get kind of stuck there. Reinforcement come at the same spot. Relatively tanky. Street Charger, Slagga, and Wildfire. Sure. They're going to have worse initiative than us, though. We have Tactical Surge back, so this should be really good damage. Need to reload the gun, of course. Then I need to leave and then get back in so that JTAC actually buffs me. And I figured, look, we're trying to farm kills anyway, so we have to kill some of these guys no matter what. So let's try. I'm feeling confident about just shooting as many bullets as possible. Not bad. Okay, well, Steamroll gave my team a little bit of bonus damage, which is nice. She'll need to reload. So technically, you're alert, but you're not really special. You have JTAC on. And I can try to find a spot. I think, yeah, it's going to be outside this circle, probably. Actually, it's hard to tell. Because this is drawn under the ground. Because I think one of the point, I think, was there. So it's, like, kind of at the ground. But yeah, I'm not sure I can get a spot where I have, like, the right amount of line of sight for me. I can just kill this guy, and it is what it is. That's VIP down, of course. Wow, the evac is right there. I mean, we take those. That is reachable. Because, yeah, there is a ladder right here, so this can be the evac point, which makes sense. Alright, how worried am I if I wait? Right, like, should I just run up and throw it on Overwatch? I think the answer is yes. I don't think there's a reason why I wouldn't just do it that way instead. Walking into them seems fine. I can get out next turn. Like, that's going to be easily enough move points. And I'm going to just keep shooting this Wildfire, who is already damaged. Great. I could have Iron Gripped first, actually. That might have been better, but it doesn't really matter. And then Overwatch Cone for safety. Again, should be able to get out. That should be 6 AP. Okay, I'm going to have you do a short yield. Let's have Raze try to get what he can out of this. Pretty sure I'm going to lose my JTAC buff. It's not the end of the world, though. There's nowhere I can actually get all 3 of them in the same cone. Like, you'd have to step to get around some of them. That's okay. Yeah, so JTAC should be gone. Yep. Okay. That's fine. I think I want to precast Iron Grip for the pure damage. Nah, I should do that after the first shot. Should be really good damage here. Yep. Okay. Iron Grip. Oh, I don't have infinite shots here. That's good, though. So last 3 P is going to be a reload. And I can run you here. And, you know, to be extremely safe, I can Overwatch. I shouldn't need it, but what else am I doing? Let's see. And you don't have JTAC either because you left the circle. Yep. Okay. Well, we just go for it. I'm going to go for this one and take the 25% less recoil. I'm not sure it's actually better. That shred is nice, though. Coin flip. Nice. Good job. Alright, well, that's secondary quest done. We're escalating no matter what. Doesn't really matter. So I can just run straight forward. Under sec level 6 is going to happen. That's good. Bonus XP is nice. Those reinforcements should not be a problem because all of us should go first. I'm definitely noticing that the reinforcement, like, troops, the, like, T-R-O-U-P-E? E? Yeah, T-R-O-U-P-E. Basically, the grouping of them is definitely different from what it was, you know, a week ago. I'm generally liking the new variety. It feels like they're generally picking harder enemies, and there's usually like a something strong kicker on a deer in each one, like an E-Medic or a Slaga, which I quite like. I think it's a nice thing. I'm gonna check to make sure they don't have any different stats than before. I don't think they do, from what I could tell, but that looks like normal for a street vendor, and that looks like what I expect out of a Slaga with 145%. So great. Every mission is complete. Primaries and secondaries all done. 20-minute mission. No big deal. Great. We're the greatest. We get some money. We get 20% bonus XP, which is actually pretty useful. That filters through to SimStream people for doing it at a relatively low security level. We got 9 blue cubes. Great. 8 heat is kind of whatever. We get a solid payment. At this point, we're kind of swimming in money. All I really can do to spend money on is only a couple things. I am not going to hit my timeline at all, by the way. Basically, as long as I don't press spacebar or the advanced timeline button, these guys stay in the trainer at 0 hours left. It cannot evict them. And so I get to keep using this. Now, of course, if I spend time for it, I can get the counter intel pod done. That's useful because I'd want to, like, start my Underworld Hub level 3 or something like that, you know? That would be, you know, decent. SimStream Detox done in a day would be kind of nice as well. But basically, I want to make sure this is on a fun map. I'm going to look for Rooftop Ziggurat here. So there's going to be some save loads to get a map we haven't had in this Let's Play yet. Because there's some maps that unlock only at PL5, which is, you know, where we are now. Max heat doesn't matter, of course. Yeah, this boy's detoxing. We will eventually hit the limit break for the other problem, for our other hacker, rather, being stressed. Of note, yeah, this was on the 8th, and so we're already expecting to see our, Owen get the next influence limit break. She's at 80%. So unless I can throw enough file sets on to have more than 5 people at once, which is like maybe possible, right? I have, you know, 1, 2, 3. I have 4 sets I can make. I have lots of purple blueprints. I have lots of purple and orange accounts. I probably could force an influence logjam. The game will force an influence limit break instantly if there are at least 5 people queued up, and so you go down to 4. So it's like technically correct to save a bunch of stuff and then blow past exactly 1 logjam. Yeah, basically, right? So I'll have to think about whether or not I can craft enough stuff to do that. Here, we'll do a random safety save. I don't know why, but I always do it. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, what I just want to talk about is I can buy a new cyber deck. So Potato unlocked his next level of decks. So what I've got right now is this, right? And I can spend 590 or 812. Worth noting, these price tags, I believe, are a little bit lower than normal because of Potato having some kind of affinity for me. But yeah, if I go for the PL4 one, direct upgrade, I get 1 more armor, I get 10 more AP, I get 20 IO, which is not of very much use, but the 100 memory is a big deal. Doesn't quite let me fit nuke plus stuff, but that's okay. We're gonna go for the rare one, which has different stats. It's another +1 armor, another +10 AP, another +40 IO. But the really big thing is the 750 of loaded programs. That allows me to cleanly hold nuke, which is a pretty big deal. I also get rating 7. Like, it's basically just like a strictly better deck that, like, I might as well run this instead, honestly. Right? I don't see why I would bother going any other direction here. But this is a really meaningful upgrade that actually matters. And for 812, I can clearly afford it. It allows me to... Now, unfortunately, I still have not unlocked better programs. We're still in the basic stuff, except for getting Decoy Hot off of the guy we rescued. If we look at him, I don't maybe remember his name because it re-rolls it every new playthrough, but Kyle here already owes us 3 favors, so if we limit break him, we have a good chance at forcing him to upgrade utility programs and not other stuff. That's helpful. Otherwise, sells level 2 programs and everything else. Potato here is up to level 4 Cyberdex. I believe we go up to 6 here. I think level 6 Cyberdex costs like 3 million or something. But I really do want level 3 program somebody. I do want to get the better other stuff, but ideally we use favors to influence limit breaks and make sure he's only upgrading Cyberdex, and then we can have Kyle here. I mean, we try to go for utility programs. We might have him go for regular programs. I guess we'll have to see. But since he is a favor mill due to indebted, it's ideal that we... you know, ideally we have him, like, we start feeding him the stuff now instead. And we just kind of steer him away from upgrading Cyberdex, right? We let him upgrade programs instead, and we steer Potato towards upgrading Dex. So yeah, I gotta figure out if I can force Potato or somebody else into the logjam. I know I just was here, but I'm looking again. He's at 10 influence, and Potato is at 10 as well. So again, I can make a clean break right now, or I could try to get him to Cyberdex 5. Would also be reasonable. I'll have to think about that. I can force my gun runners up pretty soon, right? They only have to go for 10. This guy's already capped on imported weapon mods. We can go up imported weaponry, see if we can get a better level of guns here. The rest is going to be a little bit hard to limit break because there's so many options here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 limit breaks for services, plus 2 for traits, plus there's temporaries. Good luck with that one. That's a lot of stuff to try to sort through. We can try to divide and conquer a little bit here, right? Diego has fewer things. He does have level 3 street guns, right? Which Joe doesn't. So, you know, ideally, right, we, like, do not limit break street guns. We would really, really hope, right, that he doesn't do that. Again, Owen's, you know, lined up for this one. People who are close to limit breaking, who aren't enemies. Hey, Emmanuel's pretty close, but she has no things that I care about. Again, we're, like, not using items in this one. High power VP doesn't matter here. Biotech researcher, medical items, again, doesn't matter. Getting hacking drugs, not that important, actually, but he has, like, a... If we can give him a limit break, right, if we get him to 80, and he limit breaks and he gets power play, there's a, like, set of specific missions that are available. We can do that for either one of our other gun runners as well. Let them try to go for power plays, but we have to... So here's the other thing, is if we want... Actually, no, just getting the limit break for power play doesn't require anything, but once they have power play, they can limit break for a power play storyline. But that is not eligible if they're currently locked into a proc-gen storyline. So, like, if this was waiting for him, and the limit broke twice, limit break 1 was power play, limit break 2 was maybe I get the gunrunner mission, it wouldn't be possible. He would be stuck behind this, so there's, like, some gaming around, like, make sure you clean up their missions in time if you're, like, waiting for the limit break. You don't want them to be in a weird spot for you. But, end of the day, right, we're going to grab and run this Alpha Strike while these guys are busy in the trainer. But I want to... Well, 2 things, actually. So, 1, I have a hover truck operator, I believe. Boxer here. He owes me 4 favors, so I can have him drop my team into it. But also of note is that, like... Well, these 4 can go on the mission, but then who's the 5th one? Well, Detox, Trainer. She can go. She's stressed. Do I care? Not really. We can just have her be a set of boots on the mission. She can run... I mean, we can, like, move the Street Scout out and let the Sniper hold this, and she can hold, like, a random other gun, or we give her the Bull Assault. She might hold the 5th armor, I guess. Probably ends up being the case, to be honest. We have you drop the armor. We have you wear it. Look for something like this. But yeah. I basically don't have a reason to... I don't have a... Yeah, I guess basically off recording, I'm going to figure out which... Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's just run the Alpha Strike here because the Assassination mission was fast, and this will be fast as well. This will be a 20-minute mission as well. So we're just going to run it. Won't have any leverage, doesn't matter. Let's hope we get a cool map. So an Alpha Strike job, also known as Battle Oh, this is a really large map. Okay, that'll be interesting. Ooh, it's good. Milsec. Okay. This will actually be relatively difficult. That's cool. So, your faction opponents for things like Battle Strikes are locked behind power level. I believe it's PL5 or like PL4 or something where you can actually run against Milsec, but these guys have the strongest like this and Brave Star basically have the strongest types of enemies you could run. Let's of course grab Rapid Transit, right? Why not? We'll prep our mercs to deploy. You're here. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and have her swap out, and she can run the sniper rifle. Of course, put the mods on it because why not? No reason not to have mods. Of course, we drop the silencer here. In fact, I'm gonna have you run this revolver. Put the mods on, of course, still. But I think for the rest, we're not going to switch out other than just dropping the silencer. But yeah, you can go ahead and run the Street Dragon, and you can run this Sure Shot. I am out mods. I don't care about you having pistol mods. You're not that important, ultimately. But yeah, we're going to have these 5 running. We're all under equipped because we have no grenades or anything. We can throw these barrel mods on. Drop the silencer. And so this is the team, right? These 5. There's a decent chance she will use this revolver because she won't always use a sniper rifle. It's going to depend on the enemies. This guy can finally get the last point in recoup. So now it's 3 AP. So yeah, turning Savagery on after going on a 2-turn rampage, and it's still on cooldown for a turn. And, you know, this one having 2 charges, but a 4-turn cooldown means I can get a lot of value out of going for Rewind on turn 3. My sniper can finally learn Savagery, but right now he's been useful, like, getting big marker sights and getting big Iron Grip stuff. But ultimately, we'll go ahead and learn Savagery. It's only for the turn he fights in, but it's fine. She can maybe learn stuff. She needs to level up again in order to get this boost here to get the plus turn. That'll be important when we can get there, but that's really good. Yeah, that's the team, right? Here's the squad. Nothing much I can really say except that I think this is us. I forgot what map we were on. Oh yeah, I remember again. It's one we haven't run very often, so at least it's unique. All right. Time to get to work. Airhead security is going to be a little bit scary. Thankfully, they're not spawning in with anything too scary, like a couple of captains, but mostly basic guards, so a relatively easy opening squad. Now, of note, there isn't very good cover here. Right, these palisades aren't really aimed very well for this. So we could try to go for a big retreat and fight from over here. This will make us very, very hard to kill, and I'm very tempted to try to do that. Now, the tough thing, though, is you have a 16 for initiative, and we can only boost above that so much. But I'm actually pretty confident I want to fight from this high ground here. So if I do a short yield, yeah, I get to go behind everyone. That's good. I'm just going to go and throw down some stuff early. Because, like, while I'm here, I could snipe, right? And I'm going to get tactical or coordinated charge on in a turn, so I can just go for one shot and it's not a big deal. And then I can delay, I can throw down coordinated charge, so I can get, you know, my people to safety. So, good crit chance. Decent damage, that's fine. I'm going to have you wait. Have you throw down coordinated. And I'm just pretty sure that fighting from this kind of cover is just really worth it. So we're going to kind of fight from all, like, on this area. Spots like this are a good reason to have something like Entrench, where you get, like, plus cover bonus or plus accuracy, or, like, evasion or whatever. Alright, well, we'll put you there. Yeah, that spot seems fine. And I'm going to go for a speculative strike zone, since... Actually, I probably should have cast it from when I was back up there. That was a mistake. But I'm going to go for a speculative strike zone in maybe this area. Let's go closer to, like, here. Because I'm going to try to stop them in that area in Overwatch. So we'll put this... Yeah. This is a dimensions problem, I think. There should still actually be a lot of range. Then, of course, you can do similar. Yeah. Let's just get the entire team up here. I think is reasonable. Line of sight should be solid once everyone else runs their turn. And, like, it might take a little bit, right? Like, the enemies might go slowly or something, but... I'm going to have you shoot because you're already right there. Great, there's one down. Seems good enough. So yeah, heavy cover. We'll have JTAC. Yeah, here we go. Let's buff the team. We might get attacked from behind, so I'm going to have this buff kind of catch the entire area. So we can shoot forward or backwards. And I'm just going to run you up here. And wait for them to run up. So we have really, really good positioning here. Like, this is high cover. We have high ground for bonus accuracy. The focus fire here should just be good. Okay, you ran up... Wait, there's no way you hit this, right? Like, your accuracy's got to be 0. But he does have a full AR. This guy has an urban assault, so he's going to be really useless. Oh, right, I'm in an Overwatch cone, of course. I mean, his hit chance was, like, actually nothing, right? It was 5%. So, like... Wait, your Overwatch cone is actually longer than my attack range? That's wild. Not that you can really hit me, but... I will probably take damage once or twice here, right? If it's 5% to hit, and they're going to have less recoil next time, it's seeming likely that, it's going to be possible. Okay, I'm not going to get hit here, right? The odds are very, very low, so you can go ahead and try. Yep, exactly. Your chance it was 0%, actually. There's Steamroll. There's a bunch of debuffs. Cool. Yeah, this Overwatch shot was 0% because of high cover. So that was chill. Yeah, you can just stay where you are. I can wait, right? For 1 AP, I can pistol shot, maybe. So let's wait. You don't have anyone to shoot at yet, so you can wait. Grunt Captain is real. Sadly, he dodged Strike Zone, but at least he's getting closer, which is good. Okay, that Overwatch cone is not useful. Don't care about you. Yeah, actually getting shot at is definitely more annoying, but... we are at least relatively safe. Yeah, so, right, we're seeing like 14, 21%. Like, these are not horrible. And one difficulty is that they, I believe, can... none of them have, but they can debuff us with a... plus chance to get hit. So, I don't really have anything here. I don't have actual range in these guys. They're all staying outside my attack range or are in some kind of cover, which is very annoying to me. I don't like that. It's making my life kind of difficult, the fact that they are staying at this range. The fact that you ended right there outside of this sniper cone. A little silly to me. You can't do anything, of course. But I'm going to have him... I mean, he's not going to get shot here, right? Like, odds are low. Actually, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have you run up and go for a fight here. So you can do something at least. Odds are critic are relatively high, so I might recoup here. I mean, shredding the armor is worth it, though. Let's go ahead and Iron Grip the accuracy back. Let's Marker Sights you for accuracy again. This will look decent. If I crit, I might kill. Well, that's good shreds, at least. Alright, you do have a pistol shot available. Alright, let's kill you then. Yeah, nice Overwatch cone, idiot. I mean, let's see, what was the Overwatch shot? What was the accuracy? 0%, right, yeah. So, it doesn't matter. We're chilling. Thanks, high quality armor. But yeah, this spot is annoying. He's like in enough cover. We don't have line of sight on him. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you can't get anyone either. I don't know how he can shoot me and I can't shoot him, but I'm not happy about it. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, the problem is if they're gonna keep being really in really annoying spots, I'm gonna have a really hard time fighting them. Well, let's just hope that they start moving. Yeah, okay, so there's what I expected to see at some point, which is this flank spawn. And of course they're behind a truck, so they're impossible to shoot. Like, it's just full-on hard cover. They just can't actually be killed. Well, let's pick off what we can. Let's go for the guy who's in strike zone first. That makes sense to me. Crit chance very high. Down you go. Great. That gives me savagery. For all of this turn, but crit chance, a ton of damage. I do not have... Yeah, I don't have the right side sniper talent, so I don't have the print 3 action points back, unfortunately. But if I crit, you die. I didn't crit. I'm sad. Let's Death Watch. I'll just Death Watch you. That's fine, right? The thing I'm worried about is actually letting these guys all have their turn. But I don't know what I can do about this. Let's see. I guess your rolls are low enough. Well, no, you're at 11. That's scary. That's a little annoying. Because I want Strike Zone. I want to be able to have my other sniper have Coblock come down and throw down Strike Zone and make that look a lot nicer. But I think I don't have this luxury here. So let's just spray. No shred, kind of sucks. But at least you have solid armor here. Okay, your turn. Are you going to be useful? Okay, you're at least shootable. You might have AP left? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, well, it strikes on these guys. This seems more than reasonable. We'll cover a decently large area here. And then I'm going to have him come and help with his kills. I think shooting from there is fine. I think shooting from there is harder, so let's go from here. Actually, real quick, do I want Raze to do it? Because Raze should still have Savagery on. Or the ability to trigger Savagery. Oh, he can't actually trigger it yet. Okay. Yeah, someone has to get low for Savagery to pop. Darn, okay, we need to do a lot of work here, actually. And, yeah, the flankers have to be dealt with. I think, well, the thing is, if we stayed back here, it would have been fine. They would like, get up to the stairs and not get us. So we could have played this more slowly, but... oh, well. Marker Sight's not in range. That's actually a bit of an issue. If I go here, I have still not Marker Sight's in range. Jeez. Here? Probably not. Okay, if I walk in a little straight line, that's probably in range. Nope. Unfortunate. Okay, well, if I spend 1 action point going here, that's clear Marker Sights. 1 full auto, and then I can duck behind cover afterwards. It's not the best, but it'll have to do. So this is massive hit chance, massive crit chance. No armor shred, which really sucks. Okay, I'm just going to stand there so I'm in cover. Could have stood there at the start, to be honest, but... You know, mistakes were made. He's a little bit low on ammo, which is a problem. Yeah, I can shoot this guard captain. Man, he's going to be really annoying really soon. I think we're just going to focus on these guys, and it is what it is. Odds of critting are very high, so I should recoup at least once. Odds of getting a kill are a little bit low. Even if I recoup, it's not going to do that much for me. Because I don't have Savagery going. The crits are nice, don't get me wrong. But now I'm out of things to do. So it's just Overwatch 1 and hope the rest of it goes okay. It's not my favorite. We're getting shot at for sure. Alright, well, you can take down this captain, at least shoot at him a little bit. That's going to be acceptable. More crit vulnerability. There's a shred, which helps. I think we're just going to stay here and help tank the clearly impending shots. Well, the cover should be decent, so let's hope it is. Okay, down goes 1. Let's hope cover's good enough for the rest of this. This is actually unfortunate. It's Savagery popping at the wrong time. Oh, you have a shotgun. Oh, okay. I think you're out. Yep. Okay, you can shoot. Dang, you knocked me out of Overwatch. That sucks. I mean, getting shot at least once was expected here. You're going to shoot too? No, you're not? Why? Huh. Okay. You probably can't be useful. You're way too far out. You're not... Wait, what? Okay, I mean, that should miss, yeah. But you can get a shot too now. Yeah, you're getting a shot. Please don't hit my sniper. Okay. Well, let's see. The chance to hit my sniper was... I'm trying to find it. I'm reading way too slowly, obviously. 21%, yeah. So at a certain point it's expected, right? At a certain point we should be getting hit once or twice. So let's knock you out. That's easy. I don't really want to stay out here if I can help it. Well, I could revolver. That seems reasonable, actually. Don't need an iron grip max, he's already good. Figure we hit the guard captain, who's pretty tanky. That seems reasonable. If I crit, he dies. Thank you. And then I could run back. I don't break his line of sight, unfortunately. So I'd have to get the CK to kill him, which is reasonably likely, but a little scary. I can yield and get more information. I think it's actually probably the slightly better choice here. So these shots look decent. Actually, no, I really want Raze to kill them. Raze would be good at killing them because he has Savagery on right now. And so that would be just a... He would just kill them in 2 sprays, so... I think we're going to have him come back. The only thing is this Overwatch cone. But I can go to here and it's functional. The tough thing... Right, yeah, he has Overwatch, but I feel like I should be okay... actually, I want to make sure I trigger Overwatch from cover. So I'm going to get to there cleanly, and then when I try to step out to shoot, it'll trigger Overwatch, but it should be okay. Actually, am I in marks? Yes, I'm in... Okay, that's actually better. Okay, so if I go here, it's telling me I'm not in Overwatch yet. Good. Marker sight should be in range now. It is. And that'll get rid of Overwatch. And now I can go here. Let's go ahead and pre-Iron Grip. Get rid of the running recoil and get 10% ballistic damage. Or pure damage upgrade. Big crits, because we have 1,000,000 crit stacks going on. I didn't even check what the chance was, but it was clearly pretty high. You need to reload first, that's fine. Great, we can shoot them both, that's good. Down you go. Cool. Well, that's your turn done. This guy is not that dangerous. I'm going to have you actually run to safety here. I'm actually a little bit worried about you. So I'm going to stand you there, so that you're basically not in anyone's line of sight. Ray should get 1,000,000 damage here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just gobs of damage. Thank you, Savagery. And decent crit chance. Alright, well, there's 1 guard left. There will be reinforcements, of course. He will shoot at me. Yep, that's the spot you can shoot from. Odds hit are pretty low, don't get me wrong. Of course, we're in Overwatch again. Why wouldn't we be? And I actually can't get line of sight on you. That's hilarious. No reason to trigger it from there. That would be very silly. Actually, you know what? Your cone is not that long. And your initiative is low. So this is telling me, hopefully it's not lying, that I'm outside the Overwatch cone the entire time. That I have line of sight on him, and I can shoot him from outside of his attack range. Which, yeah, let's do that. So no J-Tac, so no accuracy buff. Coin flip. Nice, we take coin flips. No leverage, that's fine. 5 people is enough. Probably reinforcement this round, yes. Very far away. Okay. Fine. I need to run you back to safety, to be honest. I think that's the best choice. Let's see, they're not going to be for a while, though. They're like 2 turns out. So I'm actually... Nah, I feel okay just going for 1 shot and then reloading. I'm surprised I hit that, but we take those. I should technically run first. To be safe. Nah, let's just reload. It's safe. I'm fine where I am. I really don't think I'm in danger. Have her run back up the stairs. Okay, these guys cannot reach me. Even next turn they wouldn't reach me, I don't think. You have nothing to be concerned about. You need to get a lot closer, get the shot. Looks like I'm going to put you right here. I believe you might still have Savagery. Yeah, he did. So because his turn was over, he triggered Savagery, I believe, on turn 2. I think that's accurate. I may be wrong about that one. But I think he triggered Savagery on turn 2 because his turn was over. The buff carries over till turn 3 and 4, because how the game kind of handles buffs, basically. Yeah, let's just full auto you. Let's hope it's good enough. Wow. Yep, that would have killed anything. Cool. Well, you're done. Everyone else can yield. I'll probably save Tax Surge for a turn that actually matters. This is their last wave that's spawning. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. I believe it's like a shotgun, a sword, and an AR, right? Because it's Guard Bladesman, Guard Shotgun, and then this Firecom has an actually has an Assault Rifle, not an Urban Assault, but he's gonna get to like here, at most. The question is, where do I want to meet them? Right? I could wait all the way up here, but I don't really want to. I want to fight from like around here or something. Let's start by going there. Should be fine. But I'm going to try to preserve some of this. We can have Rhino go somewhere a little bit safer, although she's got to reload the sniper rifle first. Yeah, we're going to... And I'm glad I reloaded instead of running up, because I actually want her on the low ground now. We'll just reload everyone, right? Let's be safe. Let's make sure we have as much gun as we can. I'm not worried about this guy's moving this turn. There's no line of sight there. There's a thing in the way. Flanking. Good for you. Good luck with that one, buddy. Did you get pretty close? Right, like, oh, of course you chose to be an actual cover, you jerk. But the danger with that is he can clearly come around and be useful. Right, like he can get to here-ish, somewhere around here. So, like, do I want to be this far back? Is this actually reasonable? I mean, if I stand there, he can like get to here and shoot at me. That's like actually realistic. Okay, let's go stand in the middle of nowhere. I don't have Death Watch, but I do have regular Overwatch. We'll shoot from somewhere around here. We're going to shoot you guys somewhere around here. And then let's put you in Overwatch because I can. Let me check some ranges real quick. Optimal is 35, max range is 45. Now, to be fair, being off by 10 meters means you lose 100% accuracy, so I can't do that. So let's ballpark what 10 meters is. Roughly this, I think. Let's see. I mean, we know that you're 43 away. Somewhere around here should be reasonable. I really don't want to be in the middle of nowhere, have this guy shoot at me, but thankfully he's going first, and that means he's going to get stopped in the Overwatch cone, so I'm not super worried. In fact, I'll probably put the entire team into Overwatch cones here. Let's go max range here in this one because the gun is close to that anyway. Grenade charge would have been good in a different turn, as it turns out. Or before everyone ran away. But too late for that. Okay, that catches the team. It's 10 accuracy, so it's worth putting down. And we'll run you next to your brethren. And hopefully you don't outrange me. So one thing that's like very realistic, by the way, is that this guy, his full auto outranges mine, which, I mean, from what we saw was actually true, right? Like we saw the other guy shoot at me from outside my attack range. And so there's a good chance you're like, yeah, screw it, and just full auto me from right there, and I can't do anything about it. There's a chance that I like Astro Griefed, and that it's going to be really, really ugly for me. I'm going to hope that's not the case, but it is absolutely possible. I'm going to have you just kind of walk here, take the reload. You're not going to be out in the middle because you don't need to. I can Tactical Surge, well, kind of whenever, to be honest, but the question is, yeah, what can I and do I want to do on this turn? Because I kind of want to shoot at you. Right? That'd be, like, kind of nice. The problem is they need to bait you into Overwatch, so... I kind of need to, like, wait and do nothing. Which means to stand here, reload the pistol, and then wait. And pray that he doesn't go for a full auto from outside my Overwatch cone. If he does, I'm actually really hurt. Okay, bumping 3 initiative is fine with Tactical Surge here. It's going to move upsell up, but that's actually okay. Alright, let's hope that you don't completely ruin my day. Of course you decided to walk into cover. Of course you did that. Okay, at least you're playing ball. See ya. Okay. Go ahead. That's a bug. Alright, and no one else is shooting. Ah, he got his action points though, which is nice. Alright, does he have Savagery on or available? It is available. I should actually try to... Okay, what I'm going to go for is I'm going to try to set him up to like completely win the game here. So the goal is going to be yield down, let Permanence... Okay, so we're going to go for basically a rewind to let him go for a big recoup play. So if I shoot you, you get one shot. Like, I'm almost certainly critting, you're going to die. So I want to set up other people as soft targets. There you go. Right, crit for 200. Great. Like, that person's killable. Go to the revolver here. Go up here. I'm in this circle now. So it's J-Tac. You know, vaguely this area. That's looking pretty good. Crit could kill. It didn't. That's fine. To be safe, let's go in Overwatch. Shouldn't need it, but, you know, let's be safe. Alright, let's put you there. We got marker sites available. That's good news, too. Great. Accuracy and crit chance looking nice. We're going to shoot only you. And we're going to try to shred your armor. Crit chance is going to happen. But it's not going to kill. Great. Alright. I guess it doesn't matter who kills what at this point. We're just going to go for damage now. Okay, well that's just... I mean, that's too perfect. That's hilarious, actually. Alright, you know what? We'll have the hacker do it. You know what? You're cool enough. It doesn't actually matter who gets the kills. I was trying to set up for, like, you know, Savagery, like, one-shot combo, but we have enough damage, it doesn't matter anymore. So it can do anything. There you go, all 3. Good job. Get your vengeance. Alright, well. Easy clap. Yeah, you got injured and wounded, which is expected. Leveled up Cyber Knight, leveled up the hacker. Cool beans. Solid XP, right? 5 get full XP, 2 get to 80%, which is pretty sweet. Has to rest and recover, and we have no missions on the docket, so this is where I'm going to try to... I don't know what exactly, but off-camera will be some base management. Actually, does it matter if it's off-camera versus on-camera? I guess not really, right? Like, we should be advancing the rest of the base at this point and going for Underworld Hub 3 and Counter Intel 3 and things like that. So I guess we just say, okay, let's go. We're doing a level 15. Well, that's already done. That's now done. I'm at talent limit, so all I can do is upgrade things I already have. I'm not going to upgrade Scramble. I don't think it's worth upgrading Look Ahead for minus move speed. It's not important enough to me. Cast range, I think, is not useful at all. It's not a Cyber Knight build. 4 initiative is almost useless, I think, as well, but 1 move point is reasonable. Just sucks that it's locked behind something that's kind of bad. Literally can't learn Sync because I am at talent limit. So the question is, do I want to run here to try to get even more initiative and plus an extra charge on Rewind, which is like very reasonable, or do the normal thing, what I always do, which is just make atomics that are, you know, a god talent by increasing the range 22 and shredding a ton of armor and getting a bunch of crit vuln. I'm going to go for Rewind just to do things I don't normally do. But again, I literally can't learn anything else, and like these are all not worth upgrading. I think these are completely not worth upgrading, unfortunately. I don't know. There's just so many stronger talents in Cyber Knight. Alright, so what else is there to look at? I mean, maybe, to be fair, like, AoE minus 50 move speed is not, you know, bad for 0 AP, but... You're stressed. I got no up damage. I don't think I need overclock. We'll take spoof, and then at some point we'll respec when it's important, but for now it's not. Alrighty, so that's that. Yeah, let's let our base go forward. Great. Counter intel pod is 2. Simstream detox is 3. That's nice. We can start underworld hub 3. Let's start putting in the pieces. That's upgrading counter intel. Might as well. Oh, I can't do power wires until the other one does power wires, so we'll just start cryogenic, I guess. Have to put this in with a nanofab. Upgrade the power once this is done over here. Have some trainers, some trainer tokens. That's kind of nice. Yeah. Rest of this is going to be some base management. Oh yeah, I decided I was going to go and try to overcap on influence, right? Let's go ahead and do that. So, mint you. Look for highest rarity we can. There's a legendary. Great. Mint you. Make a rare. Mint you. Vulnerable host assessment. This will make a solo hack mission. I believe it ends up always being a CPU spike. I think, actually, it might not even be a CPU spike. It might just be go up and do whatever. You can sell it to people, of course. If we go for things that are, you know, this, right? We managed high roll. Got a good compendium here. That's good. Oh, right. We filter it has a use action. Let's, yeah, so we can, unfortunately we got the low version, right? We got the kind of poor one. So we could use this, or we could sell it to somebody to get 20 influence, which, you know, I kind of like. A lot of blueprints we could sell. Looking at the influence trackers, let's see. Joe is already at 90, so he's in queue. Great. Good job, Joe. Owen's in queue. Let's not, you know, only show me friends, thanks. Diego's not far, so we can give Diego 20. That shouldn't be a big deal. Give a couple of blueprints. So we can get Joe, Owen, Diego. I'm probably going to go for... I mean, we could try to push more cybernetics on with Dr. Ash. Alternatively, we can really push for Kyle and Potato. I think that's also quite reasonable. Might just push them both, if I can. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's going to start something like this, so... Wait, what? It just didn't filter the accounts out? Hello? It's wait. Is there like a bug? It's like showing everything twice or something. Alright, well, we can sell the basic stuff. Just make some money. Great. Makes it easy. It's interesting that there's like an extra filter here for some reason. Yeah, it looks like we can pretty easily overcap both of our wire ghosts, right? 3 orders and a purple will do it for each one, so they'll both cap. As for file sets, we can pretty clearly do that. Let's see, who can we sell this to? We could sell it to Potato, which, you know, not a horrible idea, but it's also so pricey that I'd rather get money. Our gun runners don't buy this. Nick does. We might want to put him in, or we could do it for Dr. Ash, because I think she buys it. We can give her influence and get some more... Oh, yeah, Kyle buys this, and Potato buys this, right. But I need ways to upgrade my gun runners, which is going to be, I guess, with blueprints, right? Basically, all I want to upgrade are my gun runners and wire ghosts, right? That's all I want to upgrade. That's the only guys who matter, so... I mean, we can probably keep putting our wire ghosts into logjam and, like, hard forcing them to upgrade. That's probably doable. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try hard forcing those guys. Or do I want Ash to be part of the logjam? I think I do, actually. I think I want Ash to be part of the logjam so she can be part of this. So let's sell it to her. I don't need more favors from her, so we'll sell her this as well. This will put her at 80. Great. And then we can start selling to Potato and Kyle to boost them up as well. So here you go. That's for you. These do not give anything, so I'm going to sell that. And then I'm going to sell as well because I don't want to actually use this. I don't care. But potatoes up to 50. Great. Are the weapons I know I'm not crafting? Honestly, yes. I'm not crafting this UAR, and I'm probably not going to craft this club, actually. So, right. 10 to Diego here. Another 10 to Diego here. He's now hit the cap. Great. Now let's sort by expensive just to get as much money as we can. I don't want to put the drug runner in because I'm not going to buy any drugs. I don't care about Octane. I don't care about Taylor, so it goes to Potato here. Potato is now in line. Now let's go sell to our other guy, Kyle. He needs quite a bit here. 50. 70. 80. Okay. We've got a pretty big logjam here. This should work the way I expect it to, right? If we sort our contact by influence, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people are ready to limit break, which means 2 of them should go through. And then whichever of these break, we can probably just push again. Maybe Dr. Ash we can't, but... And Owen we probably can't. But, the 2 gunrunners and the 2 wire ghosts are relatively easy, and then we can probably throw something at someone else to try to push them in. We'll see how it goes. So the logjam's not working yet. We have a CPU spike, which is a trash mission, unfortunately. We have this Legwork to look at a certain point. We'll do that soon. Let's upgrade that. I thought this was going to limit break because of the logjam, but it's not doing it right now. I thought that was how it was going to go. We have Legwork here as well. That's fine. Heartbreak Rush was success. They dropped Jillian right away. So she has gained influence and trust. Now she's also in the logjam, right? Yep, she's at 80. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who can limit break, which again should count as the logjam here. So I'm expecting to see limit breaks just like start firing off. There we go. Imported weaponry level 4, exactly what I wanted to see. This is literally what I wanted to see. So it's good. Is that... Are you done? Is that the max? Yes, okay. So let's see what Origami Joe sells now, because I literally have no idea what's actually tied to this. Origami Joe, powerful and rare. So we had already seen these. I think this is all new. So when you max out the imported weaponry, you get these 4. So let's see. Let's compare to the Street Dragon, because it's what we're currently using. If we decided that the long sight wasn't enough better, we lost the pure damage, we gained some ballistic. We gained some optimal range, which is kind of nice, but we lost accuracy. And decided, like, it's maybe a little bit better, but not by enough. Because we like pure damage so much. But this was close. I think it's realistic to go for this instead. So let's see what the Trailblazer does. Trailblazer, ooh, we get 5 shots. We get same accuracy. We get more bullets. We get more damage. We get more armor shred. We get 1 max range, -1 optimal. That's fine. This is a strict upgrade. Now, it costs a lot, but we have actually a strict upgrade of the Street Dragon. I mean, aside from 4 recoil, which who cares, and some noise, which does matter sometimes, but we get strictly more damage. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I'm really glad this is actually good. I don't double check how many limit breaks it took to get here. Look for Origami Joe to be on the menu again, basically. When's the last time we saw Joe on this? I'm trying to find him. His last upgrade, because I'm curious like what it starts at, because I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, so it got upgraded. Oh, this is a weapon mod, sorry. Okay. Diego. I might have actually rolled past it and not seen it. That's entirely possible. Southeastern is how we got the guns, right? Right, this is where it came from, was the imported weaponry. So it's got to be from above this. So it looks like it might have started at weapon level 3, or I just like missed it and like didn't see. Which is entirely possible. But I think it starts at 3. Okay, so you get 1 limit break, and you actually get an upgrade. But it does require him getting that mission, and then also getting a limit break, so it's a little expensive. Anyway, let's go back to the rest of the guns here. powerful and rare. This thing, yeah. So the tough thing with urban assaults, right, is like I can buy the or I can buy the Trailblazer. Well, I guess it's a lot cheaper, to be fair. I don't believe this was available last time. I could be wrong about that one, but I could have sworn we didn't have this before. Either way, it doesn't come with pure damage, but it does have 8 bullets, so you can hit 3 people for almost full damage. Again, range kind of sucks, which is always a bit of an issue, you know, in my opinion. But regardless, you know, accuracy's solid. It's worse, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so the funny thing is, if I compare these two guns, right? I guess it's not really reasonable. I should compare to the long sight. It's like, okay, I have more bullets, and I have more armor shred. I have more accuracy. I just have less range. But I compare to the Trailblazer, and it's like, oh, this is just strictly better. More accuracy on the Trailblazer. Actual damage per hit is higher. Fewer bullets, whatever. Range is better. Shred is worse, but who cares? Anyway, other options here are the Executive. Of course, we've got a interim pistol that's already better, so it's not quite a fair comparison. But this is, ooh, it comes with 30 base pure damage. Okay, that's actually awesome. It's a little bit harder to compare apples to apples here. Let's see, it's 180, 70, 180, and 30, right? With 20 range. 70, 180, 30, 20 range. So if I look at you, 70, 180, 30, and 20 range. So this has 7 more accuracy, but also, to be fair, we have this baked on for 3 accuracy. But it's clearly more damage per shot. It is clearly lower accuracy. But the clearly more damage per shot might be enough, to be fair. I'm willing to entertain that as correct. So this is better in some cases. This is a solid high damage weapon with 180 pure damage on the active. It comes with, what, 2 ammo? It's not great. I think I would expect more than 2 ammo for level 4 weapon, to be honest, but it's fine. Mediocre stealth kill. I think baseline for a sword is 50, so 55 is not special. It's a lot of kinetic, though, right? This is a lot of kinetic damage. So if your enemy is already low armor, I mean, this will like quite literally one-shot people. Like, if you have some strength, or you're just like not playing on really high difficulties, like, you will literally one-shot the entire squad with Slash Slide. This is extremely high for, you know, like, if we're playing normal, right? If I'm playing a normal difficulty and I'm PL5 and my enemies are PL5 or maybe PL6 because of rounding, and they don't have, you know, % increased health due to difficulty mods, like, this will close to or actually one-shot every basic guard that hits by a basic attack or Slash Slide. So, you know, pretty solid there. Shotgun, actually 11 meters is pretty reasonable. We do have double armor shred already, which is good. I believe the Ironback X2 already did as well. The SR Destroyer does not. So yeah, once you're at like level 3 shotguns, and I believe this was part of the part of the imports, by the way. But as soon as you get like the first import shotgun, double armor shred with 60%, I'm shredding, right, 1.24 armor points, protection points per shot if I hit. Okay, so I need to get the accuracy up, of course. Yeah, get me in there, right? That sounds great. And I can literally shred twice. And this has just like a little bit higher shred chance, right? 65%. You can mod shotguns for shred chance as well. Damage increase is not even that high. Like, I'm kind of surprised that this upgrade, well, 1 meter is actually pretty meaningful for a shotgun. But 18 damage, 3 armor shred, 1 range for 2.25x the cost, like, that's not the greatest. I don't know. This doesn't feel like it does enough. I mean, I still think shotguns aren't very good, but this is actually a very good AR. I would pretty happily buy 4 of these. I think it is a strictly superior, not strictly because of recoil and noise radius, but like, it's just better, right? It, you know, 1 more max range actually is relevant, to be honest, weirdly enough. I mean, like, not often, but sometimes. But it's straight up 25%? Yeah, it's 25% more pure damage and about 20% more ballistic damage. So 20% more damage plus 1 max range, meaningfully increased armor shred, and multiplicatively 20% more damage from bullets. I am most often hitting more than 1 person, so the bullet count truly matters here. Even the cone's better, right? Or is it not? Oh, the arc's actually worse. But 2 degrees is not horrible. I don't mind trading 2 degrees for 1 range. I think it's like a relatively neutral proposition here. But 20% more damage per bullet, 20 to 25% more damage per bullet, and 25% more bullets is worth. That's huge. Yeah, so strict upgrade there. That's pretty sweet. That's happy. I'm glad I got that. Let's see if we can keep the logjam going. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some more blueprints in. I'm just not crafting these Uzis, right? Like, I'm just not. I don't think I'm crafting swords either, actually. Let's sell this to Joe and get him back in the logjam. I'm not crafting those. There's no way. I'm not crafting a shotgun either. Well, I might craft it for my Scourge, who I will almost never use shotgun abilities on, but I might. I also am willing to craft these revolvers, by the way, but I think these Uzis are not going to be me. Let's sell them to Joe. Actually, can I sell them any more file sets? No, I can't, right? I can't get them in the logjam without... Actually, no, I have mods. Hold on. I can sell weapon mods to Joe. Let me filter out the chaff. I want to keep those. +2 reload for an AR. I'm not going to use ever. Let's sell this to Joe. Shotgun barrel. I mean, probably not, to be honest. I don't want the short range optics. I'm just going to sell them. Oh, only Diego buys the high level ones, right? Okay. Well, that goes to Joe. That goes to Joe. Shotgun E-rifle body mod. I mean, if I ever buy a shotgun, I'll do it. Am I going to craft snipers? Probably not. Plus arc minus recoil. That sounds pretty horrible. Let's just sell that. I have a reason to sell it finally. And it's getting that. I guess it's a slightly better version of this. +1 max range is actually usable. Huge. Single shot damage. Sniper barrel. I wouldn't bake in a sniper barrel. I don't think. I'd be willing to want to silence it. Well, I'm going to sell this because I'm not going to use that many of these. And we have this one already. So we can sell this to Joe. Alright, Joe's back in the logjam. Great. We got what we came for. She's resting and recovering. We have that to talk about at some point. Whatever. Next up, there we go. Hype limit break. Plus long shot or plus tech. I should take plus tech, to be honest. Crit chance is just good. Owen got exposure. That's unfortunate. High mark for... Yeah, your goods and services cost 25% more. Yeah, you don't sell anything. I don't care. So, go ahead. Okay, Underworld Hub is almost ready to be upgraded. That's nice. I don't know why I'm saving. There's no reason to. I'm actually pretty sure this is close to non-random. Okay, minus district, minus XP. That's fine for your stress limit break. I don't care. Nanofab is power upgraded, so I can put power in here. That's good. Scrubber is fine. Cold storage is fine. These are already all level 3. Someone else should go into detox, probably. You can do that, I guess. Why not? Have fun. Don't really know why I'm saving still, but I'm going to keep doing it. Let's keep going. There should still be a logjam. Okay, he's out of detox. That's nice. I guess we'll have this legwork thing come up in a second. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to think. Oh, I need to... Your injury isn't... No, wait. There we go. You can do that. Dr. Ash can fix this. Please. Thank you. Great. Could have done that sooner, but I forgot. Let's keep going. There we go. Power play. Ooh, let's go. Okay, cool. So she can't offer missions. Nice. We have a power play mission. I didn't know if she could actually offer this or not. Apparently she can. Sweet. This will be on the Let's Play. I ran it on my very first save, which is like, I have infinite power on that save. But this is a cool mission group. Now, it's actually split up over a lot of time, so it'll be in several parts, but successful logjam. She'll need your help to complete during mission. Helping a bodyguard, a Ricksham emissary in New Boston is successful. She'll get a new service, which is great because she's otherwise kind of useless. That's awesome. So I've got this message here where she's got a power play that she wants to run. Cool. I will have this during probably a different recording, because we're already pretty far into this one. But still got 6 people in the logjam. We should be getting more influence limit breaks relatively soon. This will be coming up pretty soon as well. Alright, so Oscar Kova is the Brave Star detective who caught us during Carnivore. Yep, see? So he's put a bounty on my head. So we can try to get some clues around his bounty hunters. There are headhunters. We can go for some legwork and try to get this. We get 1 attempt. We're locked in for 11 days. But we can pick up a quantum trace leading back to the suspicious wire ghost host. And so ideally, we are able to do this successfully. We'll have our boy try to track them down. I don't have to... We'll do this chat, basically. Good to see you. So if we want, we can get a temporary delay of headhunters. So if we need some protection, we can be like, hey, hang on. We can give her an obligation, and she can push headhunters around for a little bit. So she is going to offer this for us for at any point in time. I say, you know what, sure. Actually, I forget. I don't believe this is... I think we'll just reject it. I believe we can still talk to her at some point. I could be wrong about that one, but I believe that's the case. So if I look at my contacts, and I go click on Emmanuel... No, I don't have a pending dialogue. Okay, so I don't have the ability to go and start that again. That's fine. So we have headhunters our way. 38% chance per mission. Counter intel pod is 2, which is nice. We can put in some power here. We can lower some heat. We might as well do at least a little bit of that because we had max tokens anyway. Could have done that sooner. I forgot. It's my fault. We have an open detox bench. Our other hacker, of course, is busy right now. We have this mission at some point to do as well. We are trying to get our Underworld Hub going. Actually, done in 8 days is not bad. That means we can get it done in time to get a upgraded token. That's good. But yeah, when you get to like PL5, and keep in mind, I'm getting half money per mission. You start really swimming in money. I believe it's Command HQ. I think it's level 5 required to get a 4th safe house task. But it's becoming pretty apparent that like this is now going to be worth doing in a sec. Like, you don't need to do it for extra power, right? You can see, like, I can get all this stuff to, like, pretty high level without getting past Command HQ 2. But it's like, yeah, I can go Command HQ 3 and get 5 max power. Do I need that right now? Absolutely not. Do I want to get the 6 extra pollution? Absolutely not. But, yeah, we're in that world. Again, we can start this power play at some point. We can probably get this done reasonably well. Like, this building will be done, and then... new tokens in 3 days, so we can, you know, do a pretty good job of getting this all going. We have another legwork relatively soon for this guy. That should be fine. All right, let's go see if we can clear out some more of the logjam. There we go. I don't believe she can actually... So right now there are no doctor power plays, so I'm going to actually use a favor here. I don't want medical items either. Cybernetic service, there we go. That's what I want. I want you to give me good cybernetics. So that's what I wanted there. That's good. Let's see, so timeline-wise, right? This was done on the 18th. This happened on the 20th. Before the 18th was the 14th. Before the 14th, we had... Then these are happening. So it looks like you get it like every 2 days while you have a logjam, so not too bad. She's healing, of course, which is good. You have so many things tracked on here. Yeah, if I wanted to go for more surgery and I wanted like something here, I mean, it's not easy to like look at the entire shopping cart, but worth noting actually if I look at my contacts here, let's just sort by name so it's easy to find them all. Yeah, so Dr. Ash has level 3 cybernetics now. Our Nick Edwards already had level 3 cybernetics, so we didn't get anything new. But she's cheaper, and so we're just trying to get on the way there. Here's the Ricksham boss we are somewhat working with for our new mission, by the way. He's got another siege ready to go. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll let him limit break, and then we'll be right back in with another mission. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, let's keep moving forward for now. Oh, interesting. The tag broke. Okay. Counter intel going for level 3 seems fine. Let's do it. 500k. Let's remove some more heat over time. But now I'm basically close to capped on nano scrubbing, so I'm going to need to push on this. Influence. Cybernetics level 5? Yes, please. That's what I wanted. Thank you. So now we can see how high we can go here, right? If we now sort by powerful and rare, we have the Jupiter Victus 9, which I believe, again, is penultimate. We can go back to the context. We can look at Potato here. Yeah, we can get a little bit higher. But now we're using this, right? We're using this guy. We have one, you can see right there. We can get, for 600k, which is obviously a really big price jump, we can get 1 armor, 10 AP, 20 IO, 100 memory, not really worth it. For 800k, we get a much better upgrade. Like every improvement here is double basically, right? Instead of getting plus 20, we're getting plus 60. Instead of getting plus 100, we're getting plus 250. Clearly a better option than the Matrix Direct. Like, you should just never buy this as far as I am concerned. You even get the program rating is better. But like, okay, yeah, 430, 320, 750, bam. So we can compare, like, well, for only 200k more, which is like clearly I should be willing to pay that. I get another 10 AP, I get another 40 IO, I get a full 1000 active memory. I forget what level 6 cyberdeck gives you. I have it written down somewhere, I can like look it up, but actually here I can just click over. Okay, there's an Ultratech Galaxy. So the level 6 cyberdeck is still 4 armor, it's 50 AP, it's another 60 IO, and it's 1200 max memory, which really means you can load every single program in the game and hold them no problem. Like, you just don't need more than that, realistically. But obviously it's pretty nice. That one, by the way, costs 1.9 million. So it's like almost double the price for not that much more. What it really means is that, like, this is kind of the first sweet spot, and then this is the next one. It's 2, you know, breaks up, right? This is at level 4, this is at level 5, this is at level 3. Because he starts at 2, everyone starts at 2, so you get all this stuff to start, and then you unlock this, then you unlock these, and you unlock that. Like, this is so much better than that for only 220k that, like, just save. And then similarly, this is so much better than this that for another 200k that you might as well just save as well. And so you, like, if you had enough limit breaks, you would go from, you know, here. Maybe you'd buy this for the interim. I think that's reasonable to get, you know, some more IO and AP. But you jump to this. I think this upgrade is worth it. Yes, you do lose some armor and some action points. Actually, maybe it's not, right? You could argue that, like, this comparison is reasonable, and you would just stop on the Silor and not go here. I don't think you would, like, really jump from one to the other. It's not that much better. You know, 20 IO and 40 memory is not worth you know, dropping the money. If you didn't have this, I think you could make the comparison, right? I'd be, generally speaking, I would be willing to drop 10 AP and 1 armor for this. Like, I would rather have this deck than this deck. But I wouldn't, like, upgrade from this directly. But then I think, ideally, you actually get all the way to level 6 cyber decks, and you jump this, because, again, this is so much better than that, and then this is so much better than that, but it's locked behind a limit break. Still, though, very good. Glad I got that one. That's a good limit break. Might be done with the logjam, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only got 4 people, which means the logjam probably is cleared. Unfortunate. Actually, well, no wait. I can still throw things in, right? Let me double check. So I can maybe give enough stuff to Origami Joe to push him back up. Wait, no. Yeah, Diego, Origami, Mara. I can put Potato back in there, I'm pretty sure, and go for a high-level cyber decks here. So expensive. Potato. 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 And he's back in the logjam. This can force someone else in as well, right? I can force, like, Taylor in or something. I don't know why I would force someone else in, to be honest. Like, you don't sell anything useful. You don't do anything useful either. I could maybe try to boost you. I could try to get Kyle back in. Anyway. Let's see if we can keep going with the logjam. You're still recovering from a wound. Great. I'm probably going to run this mission no matter what it is, so I don't really care what's offered here. Spike a CPU. Great. Is it Omega? No, it's orange. Okay. That's actually playable, at least, which is good. About to be capped on tokens. That'll be fine. We'll make sure we grab this mission first. Okay, you're done detoxing. That's great. Oh, 2 benches open. I am not doing a good job of keeping people in the benches, making mistakes. Let's see. So what missions are due and when? This will be due eventually. This is legwork. This is a siege. I've got time to put people who are high stress in this, actually. You're the highest stress, so let's send you. And then who's next? I guess you are, but you're not going anything. Let's send you. Okay. So let's go ahead and start this convo so that we can use our first token here. Don't want to have this wait any longer. As I keep save-saving for no reason. Don't know why. Whatever. Legwork. Okay. Running him seems fine. Because he's door kicker, this guy's muscle face, they get, you know, by having a combat-specific trait, they do better at it. 20 influence and 2 favors is pretty nice. Keep in mind that this guy is not even that far from his next limit break, so we can throw in like 1 file afterwards and it works. Throw our first legwork boost down. Great. Next one will be used after we upgrade the building. It'll be clearly in time for everything else here. Yeah, okay, what else is there to look at? Scrubber needs the upgrade. Limit break. Street merch is not what I want. Trade a favor. Weapon mod's not what I want. That sucks. Okay, well, that's too bad. I guess we can upgrade base street mods, but I would have liked to see street guns. We'll take the mods upgrade. Now, it's worth noting, though, that if I look at my 2 gun runners, let me sort by contact type. So Joe doesn't... He has imported weapon mods, but Diego has street mods. So you can see what's, you know, special there, if anything. So if I sort by powerful and rare, looks like I got this. I got armor shred, blade grip. Okay. This... I don't know if this is new or not. I guess I can compare to what Joe has. Yeah, so the Dreamland VMK, and then these are imported stuff. These are all imported, right? So the Flux Recap and the Dreamland VMK are like the special ones there. So that means these 3 are what was new. So I've got a new pistol barrel. I've got a E-rifle battery for ballistic damage and a decent amount of armor shred. This is not bad. And a decent amount of armor shred here. It's not a ton of stuff, but it's a, you know, light upgrade. I think, you know, power level wise, like getting better cyberdex and programs is like way more powerful per tick, you know, and it's, I don't think it's very close, but it's something. I'll save again. I should have enough blueprints to sell to Diego here, probably. Can I get you up all the way? You buy these. You buy these. Well, let's see. I mean, I'm not going to get... Okay, I guess I can sell them for money. But yeah, these are not going to get him to the breakpoint, so I'm going to hold them. There's no point in giving him influence when it's not going to do anything yet. As for these weapons, Joe is already in line. Diego would need 6 sales, rather. So let's see, how many weapon mods can I sell him that I would care about? Yeah, I'm probably going to bake on a silencer. Also, only Diego can buy this, so... 1... 2... 3. I could have sold it to Joe, but no, we know what we're trying to do here. Melee damage, not going to craft that. Diego goes to 60. Diego goes to 70. And I'm not going to bake on silencers, so Diego goes to 80. Okay. So there's that part set up. Let's see who's next. Alrighty, let's trade favors. Utility programs too, that is what I wanted to see. That or basic programs, but honestly, he's the only guy who can go utility programs, so let's grab him first. Let's go see what he sells. Wrong thing, sorry. Programs. Oh, that's my inventory, not what's being sold. Cool. So this boy now sells Decoy 2 Hot as well as Data Filter 2. I believe Data Filter 1 was the only thing he was selling before. But basically this says I can lose AP to gain armor. And now I can lose even more AP to gain even more armor, right? 10 AP for 15 armor is reasonable. It's obviously better than what I had. If I want to use it, of course. Decoy 2 is nice because, you know, Decoy 1 was cool. It was basically just exactly Decoy 1, but it had the extra benefit of giving me 40 IO. And it's basically a strictly superior Decoy 1, right? Decoy 2 is only 10 more IO, which is fine. It's very easy to load. But instead of giving me 10 shield, 2 armor, and 40 IO, it's 15 shield, 4 armor, and... So it's like, yeah, if I'm willing to dump 20 IO here, I get extra 5 shield and extra 2 armor. And I can load these both, so I can get 80 IO from this. Right? If I'm in a world where I have, like, a lot of Matrix memory available, right? Like, unless these are called the same buff, unless they don't stack, which I hope that's not how that works. I can basically just load these both at the start of the mission, and have permanent 80 IO, and just hold on to it forever. And so, like, future turns get nicer, and I've got a permanent +6 armor, which, you know, really helps diminish, you know, what reactions do to me. You know, pretty happy stuff overall, right? So that's kind of nice. I would like to get Kyle back in line, but unfortunately I can't quite do that. I don't have any files that I can mint, and these accounts only give 60, so Kyle unfortunately can't get put in line. Sad but true. I've got my 3 SimStream trainer tokens, so this is someone I want to retrain. There is someone I wanted to retrain, right? Because they had some, like, slightly incorrect pathing. I guess we'll look. CK is fine. I think this guy wanted to be retrained slightly, right? No, he's already good with his gunslinger stuff all gone. Right, he's capped out on Savagery Recoup. He's good. He doesn't need Skull Shot, actually. That would allow me to push into this other stuff. I would get out of the Iron Grip. Probably keep Marker Sights, but I'd go into Savagery here. I think we'll do that. Let's respec him. Great, add multiclass. We are a soldier. And I could choose to not go for the Marker Sight side and just go for Savagery, but I have been enjoying the Marker Sight side. I don't want to go into the coordinated charge area, but I do want to 1 point. Let's see, I can get 5 more talents, so I can pretty easily claim 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can still learn that later, but with my last 6 points, bam, max Savagery, on the way towards Recoup, seems good. So no one has big Marker Sights, no one has big Iron Grip, but now he's a Savagery monster as well. It's going to be really good for needing, for when I need damage. I'll be happy about that. None of Habits open, but I don't think I want to craft. Underworld Hub done relatively soon. Got our Intel Pod, I'll burn when I feel like. Hacked files and set. Man, sucks I keep getting these like Matrix only missions because they're not very good. Oh well. Alright, well, time for dialogue on the power play. Underworld Hub 3, hooray. But actually though, I'm going to be my power play. I need to protect a Ricksham envoy while they are in town. So we need to send somebody on protection detail for a couple of weeks, and then we'll need to actually bodyguard them out of the city safely. Oh. Unfortunately, there's some missing let me send this. That's fine. There's even a chance it's like my RAM is getting faulty and, you know, it's corrupting the stuff, but I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. Oh, it's like this weird memory leak or something in the game, right? It's entirely possible. Cool. So that's that. Coyote Hot Drop is the initial mission. After we run that, we will need the protection detail. So we'll need somebody on to do bodyguard duty. Sorry, to be on long-term legwork. Okay, so this is probably the stopping point here, because I want to probably... Well, I guess I need my people out of detox. And I don't need him out of legwork necessarily, but I need her out of detox. So, and I want to potentially save load to get a good map for this mission, so I'm going to stop here. Hopefully we get some more interesting limit breaks if possible, but basically the 45-minute denouement as I did a bunch of base management and try to get some limit breaks and whatnot. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.